I wasn't alarmed, nor was I shocked when I heard the news yesterday about the drug immunity issue again. I've been involved in this since my first day in the House of Representatives 6 years and 2.5 months ago. We have been leaving our sick and our most fragile behind. But once again, we're letting the national debate be the forerunners of our decisions and our actions. There seems to be a consistency in this chamber that we will not take care of the most fragile and those in the most need, those that are consistently on medication. Now, it's easy to say, we've heard it time and time again, that this will cost us jobs, as the previous speaker has mentioned. But I would suggest that it has actually cost us jobs. That it's cost us jobs because our sick become sicker. And eventually they become disabled when they're not offered the right medicine, when they endure the lasting and troubling effects of dangerous and deadly medications. Now, there has been a discussion in both chambers here in this marvelous Capitol. And few would lack the understanding that the other chamber has grown in numbers. The numbers have actually leapt ahead for those that agree with us, that say we should do something about drug immunity. For the last 3 election cycles, and that's the best way to get the tenor and the thoughts of the constituents of Michigan, is that we put our names on the ballots. And then we ask them to either support our philosophy or support the other philosophy. But over the last 6 years, we've seen a tremendous growth in the public response saying it's time to do something about drug immunity. We cannot wait for this chamber to grow in that philosophical number. We must act today. Time and time again, intermittently, we hear from Washington that they believe that we should be offering our citizens better safeguards, better opportunities to go to their local courthouse and find remedies when they become sicker and maybe even have died from medicine that they shouldn't have taken. So it's long overdue that we start protecting our citizens at a greater level. We have had this issue before us for years. The same lame, outdated, and ill-advised excuse should no longer be utilized. Once again, the news from Washington says we stand alone, the only one of 50 states to not offer the minimal protection to let our citizens go to the local courthouse. That's the minimum that we can offer our people, is that they have a fair and impartial hearing before the judicial branch. I don't know what the difficulty is, but I mentioned earlier today that young James wanted to be a museum curator. I hope before he embarks on his career that we take care of this issue. And Lieutenant Governor, I would say I use that as my no vote explanation. Yes, my no vote. Because every time I want to vote, they say no, we can't. Thank you, Mr. Lieutenant Governor. I ask that my remarks be recorded in the Journal as well.